Good morning, students. Today we are going to study a very important topic in C programming called operators in C. Whenever we write a program, we perform many operations like such as addition, subtraction, comparison, logical decisions like increasing counters, checking conditions. So to perform all these tasks, C language provides operators. An operator is a symbol that tells the computer to perform a specific operation on one or more operands. So, in this lecture, we'll be studying about what operators are, the different types of operators, and the operator precedence and understanding operators is essential because they are used in every C program. Now, we'll see what is an operator. An operator is a special symbol that performs an operation on variables or values, constants. So these values are called as operands. For example, if we take a plus b, it is an expression where a and b are operands while plus is the operator that is going to perform addition. So another example we will take like 5 plus 3. Where 5 is an operand, 3 is an operand. The plus performs addition. So, and the output will be 8. Suppose if you take like another example, x is equals to 10. This is equal to is an assignment operator. This stores the value 10 in the variable x. So, operators makes programming powerful and concise. Next, we'll look into the classification of operators, different types of arithmetic operators. So, like C provides different operators. They are mainly classified into arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators, assignment operators, increment and decrement, conditional, bitwise, and special operators. Now, each type has a different purpose. Now, we will see the different types of operators one by one. We'll go with the arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators are used to perform mathematical operations, on numerical values, which includes constants and variables. These operations are most common or include addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulo division. So, if we take an example, like if you see addition, it is going to perform a plus b. If you take a is equals to 10 and or a is equals to 9 and b is equals to 4, then the value of a plus b is 13. For subtraction, the value of a minus b is 5. When it comes to multiplication, the value of a multiplied by b is 36. Here, the main thing you must know like division and modulo division. The difference between division and modulo division is like it is going to give the integer value, like the quotient value for division, and it is going for modulo division, it is going to give the remainder. Now, suppose if you take a by b, that is 9 by 4, it gives you the quotient which value is 2. And if you take 9 by 4, which is going to perform modular division, the remainder is 1, so it is going to return 1. So in integer division, let us take another example. 10 by 3, it is equals to 3. Fractional part is removed. Whereas 10 modulo 3, its value is equals to 1. Now, we will see the relational operators. Relational operators check the relationship between two operands and return 1 if the relation is true or 0 if false. These operators are essential for decision making and loop control in C programming. So relational operators are used to compare two values. It is going to return true, it return 1, its value is true, and if its value is 0, it is false. So here there are different types of operators. like less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, and not equal to. Let us take, like here you can see, here it is, if you take less than, and if you take the values 2 is less than 9, so its value is true, it is going to return 1 and it is true. If you take 2 is less than or equal to 2, it is going to return 1, its value is true. The next one, 2 is greater than 9, its value, it is going to is 2 is not greater than 9, so it is going to return 0, so its value is false. Likewise, if you see 2 equal to 3, it is going to return false, it is 0. 2 not equal to 2 returns 0, it is false. So like if A is greater than, like if you take for example, if A is greater than B, this checks whether A is greater than B. Relational operators are heavily used, like mainly in the programming constraints like if, while loop, for loop, and do while loop. Okay, now we will look into the logical operators. Here you're going to have logical and, logical or, logical not. Logical and means it is going to return true only if both the conditions are true. Logical or, if any one of the condition is true, it is true, otherwise it is false. Not, logical not. If it is true, it returns false. If it is false, it gives you true. So let us see the truth tables of logical and. Here, if you see the operations like expression op1 and op2, if both the conditions are true, it is going to return true, otherwise it is false. If you take the or truth table, here if any one of the condition is true, it is going to return true, otherwise it is false. Now we will see about the next topic is about logical. We finished about logical operator. The next one is about assignment operator. So we will see about the next operator, which is called as assignment operator. Now we will see about assignment operators and unary operators. Assignment operators store values in variables. The basic assignment operator is equal to, while compound statement operators combine operations with assign statement. So when you take this, mainly the assignment operators are used to assign values to the variables. If you take, for example, a basic statement, x is equals to 10. It stores 10 into x. There are so many compound assignment operators. Like if you see plus equal to, means it is going to add and assign. Minus equal to, it is subtract and assign. Star, that is multiplied, equal to, it is multiply and assign. Likewise you are going to have. And then suppose if you take like an example, x is equals to 5. Now if you take x plus equal to 3, means it's equivalent to x is equals to x plus 3, where the value of x is 8. So like what is the main benefit of this is it helps, it is like we can reduce the code, shorter code and faster writing, and it is better for readability also. Now we'll have a look of increment and decrement operators, that is the unary operators. If you take unary operators work on a single operand and have higher priority than other operators. You're having plus plus, means which is called as increment, that is and the other one is minus minus, which is decrement operator, plus it is a unary plus, and minus it is a unary minus. So if you take increment, if let us increment means, let us have an example. X is equals to 5. X plus plus means its value is equals to x is equals to x plus 1, where x is equals to 6. Decrement operator. If you take x is equals to 5, x minus minus, now its value is equals to x is equals to x minus 1, where its value is equals to 4. Now we will see the different types like post increment and pre-increment. If we take x plus plus, means what it is going to do here is it is going to use the current value and then it is going to increment. If you take pre-increment, plus plus minus, it is going to first increment and then it is going to use the value. Now, let us have a look into an example. X is equals to 5 and y is equals to x plus plus. So here x is equals to 5. We know that the value of x is equals to 5. And the next statement, y is equals to x plus plus, means first it is going to assign the value and then increment. Here it is y is equals to x and then x is equals to x plus 1. Now y is equal to x means y is equals to 5. X is equals to x plus 1 means its value is equals to 6. So here we are going to get the result of x is equals to 6 and y is equals to 5. Similarly, with respect to pre-decrement and post-decrement. So when you're going to have like this, now we will look into the conditional and bitwise operators. So conditional operator, it is a ternary operator. As you know that the operators are classified into unary, binary and ternary. So conditional operator is a ternary operator, and like it is a shorthand for if-else statement also. So the syntax for here given is condition, question mark, expression 1, colon, expression 2. Here, if the condition is true, expression 1 is evaluated. Otherwise, expression 2 is evaluated. Now, if we take an example, suppose largest is equals to, like I'm going to give the condition as a greater than b, question mark, a colon b. Now, it means that if a is greater than b, then largest is equals to a. Otherwise, largest is equals to b. So the benefits of this is it is a compact code and it is used for simple decisions. And it is equivalent to if else. If a is greater than b, largest is equals to a, else largest is equals to b. Now coming to the bitwise operators, these operators, they work or manipulate data at bit level, operating on integers only. These operators work on the binary representation of numbers, either zeros and ones. Like you're going to have, we are having so many operators like bitwise and, bitwise or, XOR, complement, left shift and right shift. Now, for example, if you take an example like 5 and 3. Now, how do you perform? Like you're going to convert this into binary. The binary equivalent of 5 is 101. If you take binary equivalent of 3, its value is 011. Now, if I want to perform AND operation, bitwise AND means 1 and 1 gives you 1. Like if you take 5 is equals to 101, 3 is equal to 011. 5 and 3 gives 001. Its value is equals to 1. These are mainly used in embedded systems, device drivers, like hardware control, uh, like optimization. Now we look into the special operators where, so in this we will see like what do you mean by typecasting or type conversion. So you can convert one data type to another data type. Here it is classified into two types, implicit type conversion and the explicit type. Implicit type conversion means it is already performed automatically by the compiler without any programmer's intervention. Also, like as type promotion, this occurs when the compiler converts one data type to another data type automatically. Like integer type is converted to float, float is converted to double, character types is converted to integer. So suppose like explicit typecasting means this is performed by the programmer using the cast operator, like to force like one conversion to another conversion. Suppose, like if I'm going to perform 9 by 4, its value is 2, but I want it in float, like 2.25. Then I'm going to go for typecasting. So the syntax for it is data in the type name and expression. So if you take, see here, I have given float of 9 by 4, which is going to return 2.25 instead of 2. So the main advantages like here is integer promotion, like where values smaller than int are converted to int or unsigned int, and usual arithmetic conversion like operands converted to common type following hierarchy, and the result computation like operation is performed on converted values. So here in this lecture we have seen about what are the operators, the different types of operators, the arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators, assignment, increment, conditional, bitwise, and special operators. So, and also we have seen how operators are used in calculations and notations. So without operators, programming will not be possible. So like if you practice more on these operators, you will be getting an idea. So thank you.